So today I'm going to be working on a bunch of different windows. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It's generally when I start. Yeah, today I'm working on this Sapelli porthole, make the main frame. So right, now I've got my segments cut, make this octagon. So I'm using an 18-degree stop. So assuming I don't make any mistakes, this wood that I milled up yesterday, which I thought might not be enough, is just about enough. So this is where it could all go wrong. I don't have any room for error with these boards because I've cut them thinner so I don't produce as much waste. However, if I get them wrong and I haven't cut the angles perfectly, then I don't know if I can actually reuse these boards because I don't have enough material to take off. So we're hoping that these are correctly cut. Last piece, so you can't even see it on the camera. Last piece, does it fit? No. Alright, before we cry about this, there's been a bunch of times when it seemed like it was wrong, but when I used the ratchet strap, it came together okay. It's a big window. Two tiny gaps on the outside, there's a little one there as well. So I would say this can be a middle lamination because there's 3 laminations. So if we only have gaps on this one, then it's okay because it'll be on the inside of the window. However, I need to alter the saw a tiny bit in order to take these gaps out. It needs to be a tiny bit off the top. So this, I would say, is probably one of the hardest parts of the round window, is getting these segments absolutely perfect, because the gap there is like a millimetre, which is visible, but even when you change it on here, a millimetre gap divided by 10, that's like 1/10 of a millimetre. Divided by 10 because there's 10 segments, so it may not even need like actually moving, you might just need to nudge it a tiny bit, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Alright, let's see if that tiny little adjustment made any difference. Last piece. Okay, that is much better, and for a dry fit with no strap, that kind of gap is completely acceptable. Yeah boy. Yeah, all these segments join nicely, it's just a small gap on this one. That will be barely visible. So they are the 1, 2, 3 rings to make a 100cm Sapelli window light. So we were just in there in my closed workshop, and this is where I used to make windows in this completely unweatherproof place. So yeah, you can see I've got a finished window here. I'm still not sure why I haven't sent that, but up until about a month ago I was making all my windows out here, whether it was raining, windy, weather would be coming through this side, it was really unpleasant. So now I'm making windows in there and everything is lovely. So this one I'm going to work on now. Alright, got like 8 rings, so cue time. So before going ahead and cutting another 56 of these, I'm going to check that they're actually correct. If this length isn't correct, then the actual window itself might not even fit into the ring. So it's very important that that is also correct. So the angles look good and that comfortably fits in. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 stacks done. That only took about 5 minutes, so don't know what I was moaning about. Alright, so I've got 8 rings to glue up so that they look like this. Now, but first, lunch. Lunch is done. It's 1 o'clock. I'm going to glue up at least 4, hopefully, of these pine segments. Alright, so pine, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all drying, they'll be ready tomorrow. So next up I'm gonna cut the circles for this Sapelli window light. So I've got a spiral upcut bit. I'm using a single rod for the compass. Measure 15 times, cut once. While I was cutting this, I was thinking, it's a little bit small for a mirror. So there's the frame. Just need to laminate 1 more sheet to this. But I realised, usually I would cut like another circle to make a mirror. So I thought, why not just make a mirror with a round outside and then a octagonal inside. So if I route off these edges, maybe I think looks cool, but actually it's not. But I don't know. Look. So a round frame housing a octagonal mirror. It could be quite cool. Don't know, let me know in the comments what you think of this. Could that be a cool product? Have I just invented something? Right, so that's that Sapelli frame done. Just need to wait till tomorrow till that is dry, and then I'll laminate all 3 together. That's my cool mirror, well done. The client who ordered this one ordered the replica at 35 centimeters, so I'm going to cut all the segments and I can glue them up. Hopefully I've got enough Sapelli left, so I don't have to do any more milling. I'm not going to film the next bit because it's just more of the same that I was doing this morning. It's cutting segments and gluing them into rings. That was the day of a life in a carpenter. If you enjoyed that, hit that subscribe button.